Will this player walk away with thousands or maybe even a million points to add to their final scoring for the game Showdown? Find out in the first match of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yes, welcome to the first match of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Today, we are joined by Digital Spirit 80. Actually, no, you're not even called that anymore. You're called Dixie Desperado. And no, you're not even called that anymore. Well, are you? I don't know. Anyway, we're
Well,
joined by
technically my
Damien.
username's that, but yeah, just
Yeah.
Damien.
Well, we're joined by Damien, otherwise known as Digital Spirit, otherwise known as Dixie Desperado, otherwise
Uh,
known as DL, otherwise known as I don't know.
who
Well,
knows?
anyway, this is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This is the fifth and final game shown out of the 5 games so far, and this is the one where you could get a million points. So, Damien, how are you feeling about the match today? And this is your last match, I gotta say, because you've already been in Tenable and Diamond Jewels. This is your last chance to get some points, and you're at 17,000 points right now, which you earned in Tenable. So, yeah, talk me about like how well you're gonna do. What do you think about the game and stuff like that?
Well, this looks like well, Mr. Ryan. This looks like a very interesting game. Either it's gonna go horribly and I'm gonna get no points, or I'm gonna get a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much of an in between the way I see it.
All right. Well, to those who don't know how Who Wants to Be a Millionaire works, it works just like the real life game show. He has 15 questions to answer correctly, and then he will get himself a million. For every question he gets correct, he will earn more points. If he gets a question right, he will move on. If he gets a question wrong, he will lose the amount of points that he had earned so far and either go away with nothing or 1,000 or 32,000, depending if he got to these checkpoints. Because basically, for every fifth question that you get correct, here for 1,000 or here for 32,000, it's kind of like a checkpoint where, so if you get one of the questions wrong in the first five, it means that you will go away with nothing. If you get one of the questions wrong on on the fifth to the 10th question, sorry, the sixth to the 10th question, you will go away with 1,000. That's only if you get it wrong. And then here, if you get a question wrong between questions 11 and 15, you will go away with 32,000. So these are really good. These are like big checkpoints, so they are really important. Um, and also, if he wants to, if he just doesn't know the answer to the question and he doesn't want to lose a lot of points, so let's say he's on question 8 and he's already got 4,000. If he really doesn't know the answer, then he could walk away with 4,000, which is the amount he got from the previous question. So that's how that works. And then along the way, he can use some of these lifelines. So lifelines are basically helpers with the question, and each one can only be used once. The three lifelines are 50-50. So with each question, there will be 4 possible answers. So what the 50-50 does is it takes away 2 of the answers that are wrong, which leaves 1 wrong answer still, but also the right answer. There is double dip, where he can guess one of the answers. If he gets it right, he moves on, so it will be a bit of a waste of double dip, but still he did it to be safe. But if he gets it wrong, he won't be out. He will still have 3 answers left, but it means that he won't be able to use another lifeline. Also, it means that he won't be able to walk away. He will have to answer the question. And then there is also change question, which is the last lifeline, where if he's stuck on a question and he doesn't want to answer it, he can change the question to get a new question. And with the new question, he actually will have a choice of 3 themes for what that question could be. And the 3 themes are Minecraft based, players based, which is like players from the community, and also general knowledge based. So those are the 3 themes for the change question lifeline. So yeah, that is how Who Wants to Be a Millionaire works. So Damien, are you ready to start?
Yeah, it's gonna be funny when I like lose on the first question.
Well, I will say the questions do get harder as they go along. Normally, first 5 are easy. These middle ones are medium, and then the last 5 are really hard. So, yeah, they do get harder as they go along. Because obviously the points do as well. So, yeah, here we go. Let's start. Who wants to be a millionaire? Okay, Damien, it is time for your first question. How it's going to work is I'm going to say the question, then I'm going to say the 4 possible answers, which are A, B, C, or D. Then you oh yeah, with each question you have as much time as possible to think about it, and then when you're ready, you can either use a lifeline or you can ask the question, or you could say you want to walk away. If you want to use a lifeline, just let me know and I'll pull the lever. And remember, each lifeline can only be used once. All right, here we go. Here is your first question of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Question 1. Which of these is not one of the 3 original battle maps? Is it A. Cove, B. Castle, C. Crucible, or D. Cavern? Also, at any point, you can ask me to repeat the question, and I will do so. So, which of these is not one of the 3 original battle maps? Is not one. Cove, Castle, Crucible, and Cavern.
Castle.
Also, with each question, when you think you know the answer, and you are definitely submitting an answer, you have to say either you can either say the answer to the question, or you could say the letter which corresponds with that. So you said castle, so that's B. So for example, if you want that to be your final answer when you're submitting it, you have to say like either castle final answer or B final answer or whatever like that. So final answer is the words used to definitely submit your answer, and when you say final answer, you can't go back. So is castle your final answer?
Final answer, castle.
That is correct. Well done, Damien. You have answered the first question. That is 100 points earned. And for each question you get correct, I'll put this little item frame to show that you have answered the question correctly. Okay.
I was kind of worried. I thought that was like a trick question.
Nah, no trick questions here. Okay. Question 2. Which of these mashup worlds do not have a minecart track that goes across the whole world? Is it A. Halloween, B. Festive, C. Fallout, or D. Adventure Time? What are you thinking?
Double dip.
Oh, are you on a double dip?
I don't trust this. It's scary.
Also, when you want to use a lifeline, you have to say final answer with that as well.
Yeah. Wait,
So,
I'll just...
remember, the lifelines are there to be used. You don't want to take any risks.
Yeah, I don't want to take any risks. So I don't trust this.
So which one do you want to use?
The dippy stuff, the double dip.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So could you please let me know, could you please tell me your first answer? Remember, you can't walk away after this, you have to answer. So the
Final answer, Fallout.
Okay. That is wrong. So luckily you didn't say that for your final answer, because you did get that wrong. So the 3 answers left are Halloween, Festive, and Adventure Time. Which of these mashup worlds do not have a minecart track that goes across the whole world?
Final answer, D. Adventure Time.
That is correct.
Yeah, I knew Festive and Halloween had them, but I didn't know about Fallout and
Remember,
Adventure Time.
Fallout has the subway tunnels.
Oh yeah, the subway tunnels.
Yeah, that goes across the whole map. You nearly said Fallout as your final answer as well, so that would have been very bad getting the second question wrong. That would have been a very short video. But anyway, let's go on to your third question. Which Minecraft YouTuber has a sidekick? Sorry, I can't speak. Alright, let me start again. Which Minecraft YouTuber has a sidekick scientist called Dr. Trayaurus? Is it A. Captain Sparkles, B. Popular MMOs, C. Dan TDM, or D. Stampy Longhead?
Yo, those are like all from my favorite childhood Minecraft YouTubers, but it's final answer, C. Dan TDM.
That is correct. You've answered 3 questions correct now, and you're at 300 points. Okay. You've still got 2 lifelines left, and you're 2 away from your first checkpoint of 1,000 points. Okay, here we go. Here is your 4th question. Which of these is not a variant of horse armor? Is it A, chain, B, diamond, C, gold, or D, iron?
Final answer, A, chain.
That is correct. Okay, Damie, you are 1 away from getting at least 1,000 points. Okay, here is your 5th question. Which of these players was not in BMGCD? Was it A, TH Clem, B, Crenton 10, C, Dan the Boss, or D, XX_Sonic_XX? Was not in BMGCB. BMGCD, sorry. BMGC Duos. Damien, you were in BMGCD. You teamed up with Lapa.
Yes, I was. But I also don't remember all the other people. 50-50.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, you've used your 50-50. Okay, your final 2 answers are Dan the Boss and XX_Sonic_XX. Those are your 2 remaining answers. So it's not Clem and it's not Crenton.
Well, I knew that. Crap. So it's Dan the Boss or Sonic? You said?
Yeah. One of those was not in BMGCD.
Final answer, XX_Sonic, whatever the frick.
Okay, you've used your 50-50. If you get this wrong, you'll be going away with nothing, and you won't be the winner of the game Showdown. Here we go. That was correct. Well done. You have answered your first 5 questions, and you've got the first checkpoint of 1,000 points. It was Sonic. You went against Dan the Boss in your match with La Papa, and Dan the Boss teamed up with Fire Evil. I'm really surprised you forgot about that. I mean, you got it right. What made you say Sonic in the end?
Well, because I really thought Sonic was in it for some reason, because Sonic normally the kind of, like, he's very involved in the community,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I had like a gut feeling that he might not have been in it.
Yeah. Well, you got 10 questions left. You got 1 lifeline remaining. You've already used 2 of them. Okay. Well, 1,000 points. So you're guaranteed at least 18,000 points to come out of this tournament, because you've already got obviously 17,000 from Tenable. But to beat Sonic, you would need at least you would need to get at least the 8th question correct, because if you got you will be tied with Sonic if you get the 7th question correct, because that would be 4,000, which is and then that would add to 21,000, which is the amount that Sonic got. So yeah, are you ready to start your next set of questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, remember, these are medium questions now. Okay, here we go. Here is your 6th question. How many iron ingots are required to craft an anvil? Is it A, 27, B, 31, C, 35, or D, 39? Remember, you've got as much time as you can. It is a math question, so let's see how well you are at your math.
What were the answers?
A 27, B 31, C 35, or D 39?
Final answer, 35.
Okay, you've said final answer 35, and that is... I'm sorry, Damien, that was incorrect. It was 31. It's 4 iron ingots and 3 iron blocks. 3 iron blocks is worth 9, 18, 27. Iron ingots plus the 4 ingots is 31. Damien, I'm so sorry. You are walking away with only 1,000 points. You still had 1 lifeline left. I don't know what to say, Damien. Um, uh, have you got anything you want to say?
Still better than if I would have failed on the second question.
Yeah. Good thing you used your double dip. Well, guys, I thought Damien would have got a bit further, but sadly that is the end of the road for him. Not only for this match, but also for the entirety of Game Showdown for Damien. He managed to get 17,000 from Tenable. He was the first person to get kicked out in Diamond Jewels, which means he went away with nothing. And he managed to get 1,000 from
Listen,
this.
man,
Only managed to get.
they don't need to know. Let's just tell them that I got all 1 million. No one needs to know. No one needs to know.
I'm sorry,
No,
Damien. Well, and you still had your change question left. I want to know what made you put 35?
Because I thought it was 33, and that was closer to 33 than 31.
No, it was halfway in between. 33 is halfway between 31 and 35.
They don't teach us math in America.
Well, Damien, I'm so sorry, and that, guys, is the end of the road for Damien in the Game Showdown. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have done with the first 5 games of the Game Showdown. We still have the other 10 games left, which will be 2 of each game that have been shown so far. So the next game that will be up will be the second Tenable match, and I'm really excited to record that when it's up and ready. So yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Sorry again to Damien for not managing to get much more points. But anyway, guys, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.